Let's do some basic exercises from our head all the way to our toes. Let's begin with relaxing our neck muscles. So first, try and touch your chin to your chest. Then slowly and gently look upwards to the roof. Do this exercise 5 times. Now turn your head from the left to the right direction. Do this 10 times. Now we will do some head rotation. Begin by touching your left ear with your left shoulder. Do this 5 times in one direction and 5 times in another direction. Having relaxed our neck muscles, we now move on to our shoulders. So let's begin by doing some basic shoulder rotation. First, from the front to the back, 5 times. Now, from the back to the front, 5 times. Now, some shoulder rotations with hands. Do this 5 times in both the directions. Try and touch your elbows. From our shoulders, now we move on to our chest cavity. Let's do some chest cavity stretches. Do this 10 times. Now moving on to relax our arm muscles, let's start by taking our hands parallel to the floor in front of us. Let's clench our fists and do some fist rotation. Do it 10 times in each direction. Now stretch your arms to your sides parallel to the ground. Now do some arm rotations, both clockwise and anti-clockwise, 10 rotations in each direction. Now let's stretch our obliques. Start by standing with your feet wide apart. Stretch your arms onto your side parallel to the ground. Start by trying and touching on the right side. Do this 10 times. Try and not bend your knees and keep your back straight. Now let's do some side rotations. Turn to your left side. Now turn to your right side. Do this 10 times. Now, let's do some forward and backward bending. Keep your hands on your hips, bend forward, and now let's bend backwards. Do this 5 times. Now let's touch our toes with our opposite hand. Do this 10 times. Now join your feet. Let's start by touching our toes. Bend forwards. Let's do this stretch 5 times. Having relaxed the muscles of our torso, we now move on to our legs. Start with high knees. Do this exercise 10 times. Now let's do some kicks. Do 5 on each side. Now let's do some side leg raises. Do it 5 on each side. Now let's do some feet rotation. Rotate your feet in both clockwise and anti-clockwise directions 5 times each. Now let's do a final and a full body stretch, the Tadasana. Do this 5 times. Thank you.